I'm in Penang. The food capital of Malaysia and home to a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Penang is one of the most popular destinations in Malaysia. And if you are planning a trip to Malaysia, Penang Island and its capital of Georgetown must absolutely be on your list. A 2.5 hour bus ride from Ipoh brought us to Penang Central. And a quick ferry ride later, we were in Georgetown, a place known for its rich cultural heritage, colonial buildings, food, and the vibrant street art scene. After exploring Malacca and Ipoh, I really did not have any other plan or agenda in Georgetown except to get lost in the streets and take in the artsy vibe of the place. I'm up bright and early this morning and I'm going looking for street art. I am obsessed with street art and murals, and Georgetown is filled with them. Georgetown has some of the best street art in Asia. Murals, steel rod caricatures, and the artwork is scattered across the city. And searching for them is a perfect way to explore the city. You might be wondering why there is so much street art and mural scene here at Georgetown. That's because in the year 2008, Georgetown was awarded the UNESCO World Heritage Site status. So in 2009, they actually launched a competition where they physically wanted to brand Georgetown and to give it a completely distinct appearance and look and feel. If you Google Georgetown and murals, pretty sure you're going to end up seeing this one. This is quite popular and there is nobody on the street. So usually, at least the pictures I've seen online, there are people waiting in queue to take a picture here, but there's nobody here today. After all the exploring, a good place to wind down in the evening is by the waterfront, watching the world go by. The next morning, we decided to go on a small day trip outside of Georgetown to the biggest Buddhist temple in Malaysia. On the way, making a quick stop at a Chinese temple for the Goddess of Mercy. This is Kek Lok Si Temple, and this is the biggest Buddhist temple in all of Malaysia. Took a cab from Georgetown and reached here. It's a holiday today, so the streets are quite busy, and it took us about half an hour to get here. The temple is really beautiful and peaceful, and you can easily spend about 2 to 3 hours over here. The time you can also visit Penang Hill, which is very close by from here. It offers stunning views of the city. I think I'll be skipping it today because it is unbearably hot and I can't imagine climbing up that hill right now. I just climbed the pagoda and I'm slowly making my way all the way to the top. And with each floor, the view just gets better and better. Beautiful, right? Back to our stay. again took a grab on the way back. It costed actually way lesser than how much it took on the way. Speaking of stay, I am actually staying in a 100-year-old heritage property. It's an old Chinese shop house. The room is absolutely gorgeous. It is built in the old Chinese style. And one side of this property is Chinatown and the other side is Little India. I came running from my room before the sunset, but yeah, I couldn't make it on time. But I'm at this place called Jetty. So what you see behind me are clan jetties, and these are houses which are on stilts and on water. And there are people who are actually living in those houses. I read that the jetty I'm at currently is called Jetty, is the most picturesque. And looking at the number of people here, I am not surprised at all. There's also Jetty, which is next door, and that has restaurants, shops, etc. And I also saw a temple on stilts, and they seemed a lot less crowded. So probably check out the other jetties when you're here. And of course, how could I end my visit without checking out at least a little bit of the food scene that Georgetown is known for? But walking around, I realized I would definitely need more time to truly experience the food scene at Georgetown. Oh well, there's always a next time. Georgetown has been truly delightful. Penang, and by that I mean Georgetown because I ended up spending more time in Georgetown, has an absolutely wonderful vibe. And as cliched as it may sound, it feels like a true melting pot of cultures, but more than that, like a melting pot of vibes. And with that, my trip to Malaysia came to an end. An amazing week exploring Malacca, Ipoh, and finally Georgetown in Penang. Falling in love with the vibes of all three places and realizing what an underrated gem Malaysia is.